Welcome back. Welcome back. What's going on with you beautiful people? Welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking host. Oops, great. Appreciate y'all pulling up for another little smoke break while we talk about this hip hop thing. See it at the bottom of the screen. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Helps me take care of the YouTube police. Now, what's the YouTube police, right? You ever been at home chilling, kicking it, smoking, and doing whatever you be doing? Whole little vibe going on. At the door. Police. Vibes towed up, high gone, all types things, right? Same thing with YouTube. When I don't get my likes, my comments, my subscription, they ask me, what's going on over there, sir? So if y'all can do that for me, I appreciate it. If I ain't earned it yet, that's cool too. Now, y'all see it at the bottom of the screen. Y'all see it at the bottom of the screen. And I worded it specifically this way because I'm going to go a little further in the clip that we're going to react to. But you see it at the bottom of the screen. Can and or should hip hop be fun? I'll repeat. Can and or should hip hop be fun? Because we've had a number of conversations, not just here, but in a myriad of places, about the tone and tenor that hip hop should be carrying. You feel me? But we're going to tap into this reaction. Which podcast was it? Gatekeepers Podcast, ADHD, from the ADHD channel. Shout out to Trap Bradshaw. People be trying to make him sound like he a nobody. He a cool dude. But we gonna check out this reaction. We gonna talk about it. We gonna smoke like we always do. I was supposed to be drinking tonight with y'all, but you know, the weather kind of ridiculous outside right now. And while I love me some Hennessy, it just wasn't. I just couldn't justify going out in that there weather to get no Henny. On the next one though, I'll make sure I'm gonna sit here with y'all. I'm gonna smoke. We gonna drink good. We gonna talk. We gonna have some fun. We gonna kick it. But let's get into this reaction. Because I don't want to make the videos too long. I shortened the clips. So with me getting back in the swing of things, I've been making the videos not on purpose. They've been about 40-ish minutes. I want to try to bring that number down a little bit to about the time it would take to smoke. So 25, 35 minutes, that's that good sweet spot. That 40 and up, 45 and up is too much. No bueno. No bueno. But let's get into this reaction.
Like somebody tried to convince me.
I didn't look at it.
Like Eric B. and Rakim was just like this serious thing. I'm like, bro, Eric and Rakim used to have the club rocking.
Yeah, for sure.
I made it easy to dance to this.
But all of a sudden, if Webb and them is making chicken noodle soup and they say, hey, do this dance to our music, oh, you guys are having too much fun. This need to be serious. Y'all take yourself too fucking serious.
No,
I don't know
it.
when this happened to New York, bro, but New York used to be the fun is
If you can rap,
I'm gonna pause it right there. I'm gonna try not to do too much pausing, but I need to admit something before we continue, so that way my point of view, while you might not accept it or agree, you can at least understand it. I feel some type of way about songs that come with dances. Call me the old man, Mr. Get Off My Lawn, whatever. Songs with dances drive me ballistic. Let me be clear. Hip hop songs that come with a song drive me bonkers. It's a certified way to piss me off. And the weird thing is, we all know about the Dougie, right? We all know the Dougie. We all know the Dougie. I don't feel no way about the Dougie at all. Why? Before the recent little Dougie song came out, I'm talking about Dougie Fresh. That's his move. But I look at the Dougie as a move that a rapper or hip hop artist does. Not this it's not even a dance. It's just like a move. And so I never developed a nasty taste in my mouth about it. But the nay and all that, drives me up a wall every time I see it. To the point when I hear it out of the club or something, I hear songs like that, I feel like that's the DJ telling me it's time for me to go take a smoke break. I go, hey, if I'm in a spot where I can't light up a smoke, okay, I go to the car. I go to the whip, throw on something I want to hear, hit the heated seats, grab the lighter, light the spliff, chill out. I chill out. And now I'm coming back in. I reset. I got my game face back on. I'm coming back in. Let's kick it. Let's party. But I felt I needed to explain my point of view on this topic before they dive in too far, because I want to be able to say my 1-2 and you at least have an understanding on, okay, that's just kind of how he feel about it. But let's get to it.
One place when I grew up.
Please send a video of Glasses doing the cat daddy out there, LA, please. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? You think I can't cat daddy?
One.
If it's a record that is
Of course I can cat daddy.
I know you can.
Wow.
I know how to have fun, Trap. That's the one thing that I get is how to have fun.
Wait, it's about visibility, bro. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest and shit. That it pisses me off that someone who puts very limited skill sets into a chicken noodle soup and it blows up across the nation. Whereas
you think it's limited skills?
Wasn't that wrong?
You can't dance legs.
If you can pick what?
You cannot make up a
that's
dance
a requirement.
Like
that's a requirement, man.
Hey,
being hip hop
on the side. Hey.
Yeah, for dancing purposes, it's right.
Hey, what do y'all have? No, why can't be fire?
It's fire. Yeah. In my mind, Nas is with a tablet, a stone tablet, chipping out his fucking lyrics. And whoever's producing it, and the producer is looking in a while for the ingredients for the beat, whereas someone just walked inside the bodega to find the ingredients for that song.
Hey, I could not have said it better myself. As somebody who liked this music that we all like to have these conversations about, to think of the work and effort, and maybe I'm minimizing the work and effort that people put into songs like Teach Me How to Dougie or that little nay crap or Soulja Boy's Superman, that like maybe I'm underselling the efforts they had to put in to make that. However, I think it's far more difficult to me to make the type of art that, say, a Nas makes or a Kendrick or, hell, we don't even have to go to the elite people. We can name off like a T.I. You know what I'm saying? A DMX. A Dom Kennedy. A Wiz Khalifa. I feel like those practitioners put way more work and effort into what they make than be Superman. Why we do like that? And I like simplicity in music sometimes too. So it's not that part. I can't put my thumb on it. And that's why I'm having this conversation with y'all. Maybe y'all can tell me what I'm not seeing or I'm not understanding. Let's proceed.
Mindset and the visibility is completely different. I'm wrong to think that way, but that's what it is.
Yes, you're wrong.
Foundational New Yorker. Where's the shirt at? Where's the t-shirt at? On sale.
On sale now. Go to the Shopify Foundational New York.
Word up.
Yeah. We back. Gatekeepers, you know?
We back.
Episode 7 right now.
So Glassy, you know that's what Luke encountered, right? What you talking about? This fun.
Exactly. Fucking fun
Right.
Nazis.
Yeah, so you gotta understand, that's what I'm telling you. That's what they are holding as the standard is the upper echelon. If you can rap and whatever record you make rock the party as well, that's even more sweeter.
Facts.
You gotta be able to rock the motherfucking mic. If you ain't rocking a mic, bro, like
I
okay,
don't think
it's a cool dance record.
Right.
That's all it's gonna be.
And I'm with him on that. Because, again, with me just explaining how I feel about it, I never had an issue with Uncle Luke. Maybe it's because it was raunchy, booty shaking music, whatever. Maybe that the raunchiness more or less bought my appreciation for what he offered to the culture or to the genre. I honestly can't say. But could it have been the way that was packaged? I don't think so. Plus, I genuinely feel like Luke cared about hip hop. It's hard to buy into somebody doing something that you don't feel they themselves don't really care about. That part kind of ties into people like a Drake. I don't think he cares about hip hop. What I'm gonna care about him for, or his music. Let's go.
Again, to conflate that and make one look. I enjoy Scarface. Scarface don't even have fun. Well,
I do too.
Sex Faces is pretty fun. It's pretty outstanding. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
But it is. It's called Sex Faces. That's the clean version of the song.
Yeah.
No, we could actually have some coof we having this hip hop conversation.
Oh,
Sex Faces.
Go ahead.
That's the clean version.
It's the Walmart version.
Gatekeepers podcast. Sex Faces. Right? All I'm saying is
that before.
my favorite. That's how do you think they play it on the radio? They're gonna fuck faces on the radio?
They probably just call it Faces.
No, they called it. It's called Sex Faces. That's the clean version.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm saying it's okay if people have fun. Don't get me wrong. Like Webb and who is it? Webb and who? Trill. It was
Homegirl. It was Homegirl.
What's his name? Like Young B.
Young B. Yeah.
DJ Webstar, Young B.
DJ Webstar, Young B. Yeah. So it's like they're not Nas because they don't have 30 of them.
No, they're not Nas.
It's probably hard to make 30 different dances.
They're not Nas because they're not putting any attention to the craftsmanship of rapping in.
That is not true.
That's not the purpose of it.
Telling y'all that y'all are understanding what these people do fantastic. It's not easy to do this. It's not easy to come up with a dance. To be honest, it's easier to do what Nas does.
Ooh. That's blasphemy, bro. That's I've never gotten to a point where I was directly against what G Malone be saying, because he be saying so much like real nigga shit, man, and then he say this. I'm sick. I can't believe he. Is it? Y'all tell me. is it acceptable? But no, can you accept somebody who will say put B plus to A minus, we'll say B plus effort into the dancing part of the packaging, but the actual rapping part of the package they put C plus to C minus? Is that good? Can you take that in? Like, you know what? He rap cool, but them dances, boy, I can't be waiting till I get in the club do them dances, boy. Them dances be it. I've never heard anybody say that. I can't wait to do that new hit it from the back dance. You see, homie got to hit it from the back dance. I'm about to, as soon as I find me a little shorty, I'm about to, what's the song about? I don't know, but man, the dance though, boy. And I get it. My example probably was a little extreme, but nonetheless, the point was made. Is it ever acceptable for an artist to put more into the look that they sell us, or the image they sell us, and then worry more about the dance moves, choreography, routine, whatever? And then at the end, it's like, oh, I do got to put some music to this. Let me put some music to this. And they go get a hard beat and some mid type lyrics. And that's what we're giving. Because that's what I think of when you mention all of these songs that came with dances during this blog era, whatever. Like, I'm asking, how can we ever accept that ratio, that breakdown? Isn't it automatically bad if the rapping ability, I'm not even gonna say so much the words you use or what you're saying, because you might not be Mr. or Mrs. Positivity. You might be on some hood gully type stuff. That's cool too. But if it's stylistically trash and it don't really rhyme, make sense, it don't mesh together well, what does everything else matter for? That's where I'm at. Y'all, hey, we smoking, we talking, we figuring stuff out. So let me know what you think.
It's hard to figure out how to make a dance.
Wow.
Crazy.
Do you hear this, man?
I'm being honest. It's easier to kind of craft words and talk about the conditions of the community than to make a dance up, let alone convey it in a song.
No, these youngins in this era have showed you that you know that that's not true.
It's a ton of one-hit wonders in all eras.
Not like this one.
Show me somebody who got 30 great dances.
Not like this one. Not like
It's
this
probably
one.
nobody that has that, but there's a bunch of those dance records from every region. There's only one Nas. And we have a 50-year sample size. We've had a bunch of one-off dance records from every region in every generation of hip-hop.
No, we had multiple.
I really rock on any block.
We've had multiple.
Him saying that made me think of a question. And that's all I'm doing is, as questions pop up to my head or whatever, I shoot them to y'all. And I'm gonna get on top of my comments. I've been dragging on my comments again. I just restarted the channel, so I'm gonna try to set like 2 days a week where I sit down for however long, get my comments out the way, because I am a 9-to-5er. I do work, I feel like 9 to 9er, but so I'm gonna find a way to make it work. Because I actually wanna I want this to be a place with dialogue. And until I start really getting to my live, I have to be more mindful of the comment section. So with that being said, you know what?
That's one
Lost
song.
train of thought.
That's what Chicken Noodle Soup is one song. And then On Jackie's another song by another artist. And then you
I just remember what I was about to say. See, it's how it worked. It's how it worked. What's better? And again, we just throwing out questions. What's better? Five to 10 one-hit wonders, no staying power, but capable of a moment, or one great elite MC. You have to weigh it some kind of way, right? Hey, I got these 10 moments from these one-hit wonders. You're not going to revisit them, none of that. But in the moment, el fuego. Shout out to my Mexican homies. Or that one mainstay, top tier MC that may not give you something every year, but every couple of years gave you something that you were like, yo, wow. I can't believe what I'm hearing. This is wow. But then, hold on. In those moments where you're not getting anything, it was so good you still revisit it. You still revisit it. So how do you weigh that? How many one-hit wonders makes it worthwhile compared to one MC that just gonna give you, gonna make you think you Icarus. So hot you feel like you too close to the sun. Let me know.
got
But
Soulja Boy. You got the
5,000.
But I think you're not giving credit to the challenges of doing that in any level consistency, any of this consistently.
But the thing is, none of those people were consistent. The majority of those people are one-hit wonders. And back to what Shah was saying, the thing is, and this is the problem we have in hip-hop, anytime someone feels like the integrity of the art is being brought down and they mention that, it's a problem. If Whitney Houston comes out and says these new singers can't sing, no one gets mad at her. Like when I bring up Sabrina Carpenter, y'all say she can't sing. How can you praise her? Well, the songs are great. But y'all tell me how she's not a great vocalist. When it comes to music, if someone isn't singing up to par, it's okay for a great vocalist to say this ain't
Finish.
in any walk of life, we'll just talk about art. Anytime someone isn't upholding the standard of what is considered great and moving that forward and advancing that, okay. Anytime someone isn't advancing that in hip hop and it gets called out, that person becomes a hater. But in any other genre, if Mariah Carey say, look, these girls can't sing, they use an auto-tune. We say, yeah, you know what? They can't sing like you can sing. They can't sing like Whitney can sing.
Let him finish.
No, enough of y'all.
If Whitney Houston comes out and she talks about this person can't sing on that level or this person isn't performing,
She would never.
I'm sure she has.
No, she hasn't.
Nah, I don't
Listen,
We will never know. Now will we? That's a good point though. We're seeing it a lot right now. Think about it. For the last year and a half, the temperature in the room has risen. Because now people back to, hey, this don't fit. You gotta go out the club. And those of us who dare to say something are labeled as haters. You gotta accept the new fad and what's coming. No. You don't have to accept everything. Because by that very logic, that's like saying anything new is good. there's a such thing as bad good things. Whoever came out with the turkey burger, it's a bad thing. Turkey bacon, bad thing. Ooh, got some turkey bacon. No. I look at some of the stuff that he was talking about as turkey bacon. But I've been trying. I wanted to wait till now to really dive into some stuff, and maybe my ultimate goal is to always gain maybe some new understanding. I understand that dance, that there's no secret that us as a people, we're rhythmic people. We got a swagger to us that makes others gravitate to us. It's what makes us. It's one of the many things that makes us great. Like the break dancing, the b-boys, whatnot. I acknowledge it and love it. Fab Five Freddy connecting hip hop to the art world and to helping it move into places that helped it grow. Like, I love the history of hip hop. I genuinely do. So I understand dancing has a place within hip hop. It's in our core. It's in the core. But I feel like, to me, the difference is back then, MCs were really after being great, and the dancing came secondary. It was kind of like a part A, part B, and then it mixed after the fact. The great music was made. It was given to the people. They vibed to it how they vibed to it, and that's how the blend happened. It wasn't artificially blended. It happened naturally. I'm cool with that. I don't like that, at least to me, it looks like the quality of the music is at best secondary to some of them, and at worst third, when I feel like it always should be first. I revolt against like the Soldier Boys of the world, because I feel like that's right around the time being viral became important. Not great, but being viral. So now we're chasing moments, not chasing greatness no more. I just don't like that line of thinking. I know it's not reality, but I would want anybody to pick up a microphone and want to be great. Why else would you do it? I think hip hop is the arena to compete. Right? You're competing. When you put a project out, this is, to me, I'm thinking you would look at it as, this is my greatest work to date. That's why I put it out. Now, any of you other motherfuckers think you got something that could top this? Put it out. But this year, I put this out, and this is the best thing out. Period. I would think that would be the mentality. If I'm overthinking it, you can put that in the comments. That's cool too. It is what it is. And I feel like also, because of everything that I think that we want it undone. We want to undo the body, buying the streams. For all the stuff that we want to undo, I just think this is a terrible time for hip hop to focus on fun. For Kendrick to make a song, Let the Party Die. I always thought from the moment I heard that song, the party points to everybody playing too much. Even in everyday life. Everybody want to play. Everybody want to play. Like the grown folks became the kids. Nobody taking nothing serious. Nothing's a big deal. There's no such thing as consequences. All of this stuff is what we ultimately want undone. And that means putting your serious face on, lacing your boots up, and stepping the right way. We can have fun and play kiki when the train back on the track. Let's get the train back on the track. The hip hop train had a terrible conductor. Somebody hijacked the soul train. We gonna call it the soul train, and somebody hijacked it, put a bogus conductor on there, took us down a path that we didn't want to for years. And now we done got them up out of there. The train is back in good hands. Now let's head back on the proper course. You have to recourse it. You have to put it back on the path that we was originally on before we went awry. How do we do that? Are we really focusing on that? And also be fun. Because ultimately, I do believe hip hop can be fun. It used to be fun. My concern, and this is why I worded the question the way I worded it. Can and or should hip hop be fun again? I'll put again in there because it's already happened before. It used to be fun. Go watch Paid in Full. When they walk in the club, everybody having a ball. You know what I'm saying? So clearly hip hop at one point in time was fun. That's what made you go to the club, because it was fun. So G Malone's point ain't completely wrong. I question the timing. Maybe we should weed out some of these sucker MCs, so to speak. Weed them out first. And when you know, okay, you know what? The landscape looks almost about back to the way it's supposed to look. Then get to the fun. Drake ain't the only piece of, you know what, that needed to get on. He was just the big piece. Pause. I don't even like how it sounded when I said it. Again, I could be overlooking it or thinking too deep, because I tend to do that from time to time. But let me know what y'all think. Can and or should hip hop be fun again? If you think so, tell me why. If you don't think so, tell me why. You know, give me an answer in a way that strikes some dialogue. While you're doing that, let me get them likes and them subscriptions. You know what I'm saying? If you feel warranted. No peer pressure here. We're gonna be here a little while. But I'm Oops Great. This was Kush Equilibrium. I appreciate y'all pulling up for another smoke break while we talk about this hip hop thing. Till next time.